much deeper than tinsel and toys. This is Melanie Arson. Had herself a Grinchy Christmas.
Thank you so much, May. Good morning to my fellow Toastmasters. Enjoy. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos. Staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm, lit windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy hanging a holly Who wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow I know all those Who boys and girls will wake up bright and early and they'll rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise, noise, noise. They'll stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'll stand hand in hand and those Whos will start singing. And they'll sing and they'll sing and they'll sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of his Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what I will do. The Grinch laughed in his throat. I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed as he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pitch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. Got stuck only once, for a minute or two. Then he stuck out his head. Out the fireplace flew. Where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinched, are the first thing to go. Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room. And he grabbed every present. It was 1:15, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze while he packed up his sled, packed it up with their presents, their ribbons, their wrappings, their snoof and their fuzzles, their tranglers, their trappings. 10,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Poo-poo to the Who's. He was grinchily humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They'll just be waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. He paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. What is that? And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started out low, and then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded glad. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came somehow or another. It came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then the true meaning of Christmas came through. And the Grinch found the strength of 10 Grinches, plus 2. And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. With a smile to his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerily blowing whoo-hoo on his trumpet. He rode into Whoville. He brought back their toys. He brought back their floof to who girls and who boys. He brought back their snoof and their tringlers and fuzzles, brought back their pantookas, their dafflers and wuzzles. He brought everything back, all the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef. Welcome, Christmas. Bring your cheer. Cheer to all who's far and near. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to grasp. Christmas Day will always be, just as long as we have we. Welcome Christmas, while we stand, heart to heart, and hand to hand.